Yo, spoiler warnings moving forward. So if you're not trying to get spoiled by the Boruto manga, then you're gonna have to get out. If you're still here, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead, slide over, click the subscribe, and let's get ready for the video. What's up? It's the Grass Ninja talking about chapter 67. We got some spoilers and leaks. I don't want to cover them all, but there is one that we're gonna talk about here in today's video, and it's a big one, I guess. It's about as big as Boruto quote-unquote dying last chapter. Boruto's being brought back in this chapter, so we didn't even get a whole chapter to see if Boruto, like how people reacted and stuff, so I'm not happy about that one. Not one bit really, but depending on how the chapter plays out, you know, they could save it. So there's a couple of things that I've already theorized based on the one leak that I saw. Alright, so the way Boruto gets saved is explained in the leak as Momoshiki converting the final 18% of the karma extraction process. He converts the DNA that would have been used there into cellular tissues that are used to fix and heal Boruto, right? So when I look at that, right, I break down the words and I look at conversion, I look at DNA, and I look at cellular tissues, right? So if Momoshiki takes his pure DNA, that final 18% of it, now, it's not saying that that's 18% Momoshiki and the rest is like water. No, it's 100% DNA of Momoshiki. It's just the quantity of it is at 18%. Like the rest of it is already in Boruto. So the part that's left is being used and it's being turned into cellular material to create new organs for Boruto. The main one I want to focus on is Boruto's heart, okay? When we look at conversion, we're transforming this and we're converting it into that, right? So we're taking Momoshiki's raw DNA and we're converting it into cellular material. Now this cellular material, since it's being made of Momoshiki's cellular structure and his DNA sequence, it would carry Momoshiki traits or Momoshiki's chakra, Momoshiki's DNA, right? So Momoshiki creates a brand new heart for Boruto's body, made purely of his being. Okay, now Boruto's life force is directly tied to Momoshiki's. So some people I've seen are saying that Momoshiki is gone, he's dead, and it's adios for the character, right? I really hope that's not the case, man. I really hope we go into this chapter and it's like, I don't know, I just hope they don't kill off Momoshiki right now, because it would be a really whack way to get rid of such a interesting person that you've added to the roster, you know. It's not that he himself is very interesting. He doesn't have much personality trait, but he is a major plot point and a plot focus of like the whole Boruto franchise so far. So if we were to just get rid of him now, it would feel like inappropriate. It just doesn't feel like that's the time to do that. So what we're gonna do is have it so that Momoshiki, maybe he lies dormant for a while he is like focused on, you know, healing Boruto or whatever. And Boruto stays down and he's in a coma. Alright, I really think that Boruto's gonna have to stay down for at least a week. Something, bro. If Boruto gets back up and joins the fight after this, I'm gonna be scratching my head and I'm gonna be wondering what the hell I'm reading, okay? Boruto's gotta stay down for a little bit. We gotta see the character interactions. We gotta see how people react to the news of Kawaki killing Boruto and then Boruto being healed, and it was like, yo, you attacked the 7th, or Kawaki leaving with the leaving out of the village or whatever. Like, we gotta get those character interactions, okay? Now Boruto with an Otsutsuki heart and his karma progression completely halted sounds like the perfect plan for me. All right, if Momoshiki has a body that's already 80% Otsutsuki, 82% Otsutsuki, and then he puts his and then the heart that's in there is literally made out of his cells and it's pumping the blood through it, right? He could be passing more Momoshiki cells through the body from the heart and then just re-amping the karma seal and rebuilding that 18% that was taken up and used for the heart. And he could eventually reach 100% that way. Or he could just plan on taking over Boruto's body from the inside. And it's just like, yeah, I don't need to resurrect in my true form. I'm just going to make do with your form. And then he can try to steal his consciousness and hijack him for like permanently, and it'll be like Borushiki walks the earth, and like that's how we'll do it. But I have no idea, like, you know what I'm saying? It's such a weird topic, and it's so interesting because if Momoshiki does make Boruto a new heart, that means Hashirama cells is old news. We got we got Momoshiki cells, bro. Like that's what I'm thinking is so crazy because it's like, would Boruto get a physical amp onto his base? Like, because I think if we were to have him go into a coma and he has a brand new heart and they're monitoring him, right? And then Boruto finally wakes up and his personality is just slightly different. The way he walks is just slightly different. The way he talks is just slightly different, right? And it'd be like it's almost as if the two beings are fusing and they're becoming one. Like, and it would be almost impossible to distinguish one from the other because how closely they've bonded and intertwined. So it'll be like Momoshiki was successful in taking over, but he didn't do it in a complete way. So like he'll have access to Boruto's body, and if he ever gets pissed off enough, he'll like just show up as pure Momoshiki. But like it'll be also dude, that's crazy. All right, yeah, so I don't want to go on too long with this video because it's just a short one. I got to put in a lot of work for the chapter when the chapter drops in a couple of days. So I want to know what you guys are thinking right now in the comment section below. Do you think that since Momoshiki is making a brand new heart using the DNA that would have been used in the karma extraction, but he's converting it into cellular material that can be used to create new organs, do you think that means Boruto has an Otsutsuki heart or a Momoshiki's heart, and that Momoshiki will be able to invigorate the karma extraction by pumping Momoshiki cells through the heart that he's put in Boruto? Jesus Christ. What else was I saying? I don't know, but yeah. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.